I'm a domestic violence educator and I want to tell you a story. It might sound familiar. This is what the maze of coercive control actually looks and feels like. Meet someone and they check all of your boxes for what you are looking for in a relationship. From the very beginning, they are everything. They text you first, they remember the small things, they look at you like you are the only person in the room. Nobody has ever made you feel that way before this scene. Maybe things move fast. Maybe it feels like finally this is what everybody's talking about when they talk about love. Not in the maze of coercive control yet. You might be at an entrance and it looks good, beautiful, safe, seen. Then small things start to happen. They get quiet when you mention certain friends. It isn't dramatic, so you just talk about those friends less. It's just quiet. They have a hard week. Plans change. You are there for them. You are supportive. Understand. Because that is what healthy love looks like. They tell you how much they need you, how nobody's ever understood them that much before, how you make them feel so seen. It feels like trust. It feels like closeness. You're not noticing that these might be walls in a maze of coercive control because those walls look like devotion. They look like romance. They look like being vulnerable or being sensitive. Walls of this maze are always, almost always, built on things that look like love. Somewhere along the way, your world gets smaller. And it doesn't necessarily happen because somebody told you to do these things, but all of a sudden you're seeing your friends less. Maybe you don't talk to your mom as often. Your opinions change from outwardly having your own opinions to taking a breath before you even say anything at all. I don't know. I think you spend a lot of time caretaking somebody else's emotions, anticipating, trying to keep the peace. Eggshells. You might be so good at this that you don't even realize you are doing it. This is the other piece that people don't talk about. You love this person. There are still really good days, moments, and days that make you remember back at the very beginning. Moments and days that make you think that you are overreacting. That is also not an accident. That is the cycle of abuse. And then at some point you think about leaving, but it starts to get really complicated. Maybe your finances are tied together. Maybe you have kids. You've said so many times to other people how fine everything actually is that you have a hard time believing or explaining how not fine things really are. This is the maze of coercive control. Not necessarily one moment or incident that you can point to. It doesn't require hitting, it doesn't require screaming or loud